Hi everyone. All right, so I'm gonna do a natural makeup tutorial today. And first, clean my face, and you have to put your skincare on before you do your makeup. I feel like a lot of people just shower, clean their face, and just go right into makeup. So I'm gonna apply all of my skincare, all my Kat Burke stuff. I've gone over this stuff before, so I'm not gonna go too crazy with this. So I'm gonna do this really fast. And you don't need a lot. A lot of people will use like a full dropper worth or 2 or 3 pumps of serum. You don't need that. A little bit of serum. Serum is very concentrated and it has smaller molecules than all of our other skincare. So it really penetrates into the skin. You don't need a lot of it. Okay, so now I'm gonna go into my makeup. So what's really important with makeup is that you need to have clean brushes, your face set with your skincare, and then a lot of people also, I feel like, skip an actual primer. So what a primer does, if I could find mine. I have just a little sample of this one from Laura Mercier. So what a primer does is it separates your skincare from your makeup. So if you don't use a primer, what happens is your makeup can go into your pores and clog your pores, and then your skincare can just kind of mesh with your makeup, and you're not going to get the full benefits of your skincare if you don't use a primer when you're putting on your makeup. So it kind of creates like a wall or like a barrier, and it's not, depending on which primer you use, it's still breathable. It's still gonna give life to your skin. It's not gonna suffocate your skin, but you wanna make sure you separate your skincare from your makeup. Bare Minerals is really great. It's a mineral-based makeup, so it's not gonna do harm to your skin. It's actually gonna be good for your skin. Not that you should not wash it off at the end of the day. You definitely want to clean off your makeup, but if you slip once in a while and you do fall asleep in this, it's not going to be the end of the world because it actually has some really good ingredients in it. And this one in particular has SPF 30, so that's awesome. That doesn't mean that you don't need to keep reapplying your sunscreen. At the end, I'm going to show you what I'm going to set my makeup with, and that also has SPF in it, and you can reapply that. So this is buttercream. That's my color. And then also Bare Mineral. So this is called the Complexion Rescue. And then they have Complexion Rescue in a stick also. So this is what this one looks like, and it's really nice. So this one's a little darker. This one is ginger. So sometimes when I'm tan, like I'm ever tan, but if I did a spray tan or something, I'll use this one. But I think what I'm gonna do with this is I'm gonna do this all over my face, and then I'm gonna use this kind of as a little contour. So I'm gonna use my Artis brush. So Artis's brushes are made for the user to use. So a lot of other brushes, and you would never even think of this, and we manage and make do. These types of brushes were made to have somebody else apply makeup for you. That's the ergonomics of this. The ergonomics of this is to be comfortable for you to hold on your own face. So I really like Artis brushes. I need to get more of them because this one's a little small for a full face. They have many different sizes. They have ones for eyeshadow, for eyeliner, for body that are really, really big. So these are really nice. And you need like half the amount of makeup that you would need to use with a regular brush or a sponge or whatever else you might use. I don't want anybody forgetting their neck and like a little bit of their chest, and since I have short hair now, I have to kind of carry my makeup into the back too. I see that so often and it drives me crazy, and part of me always wants to say, hey girl, just drag your makeup down a little bit, just a little bit, because we can see that you're not really that color. And also, if you're gonna wear your hair up, make sure you get it like into your, I see that a lot too, like people's makeup stops and it looks like you like put a mask on, so make sure you. So some people do their eyeshadow first, some people do their foundation first. There's no right or wrong. It's really preference. Some people like to do the eyeshadow first because of the fallout. So like when you're doing your eyeshadow and like it falls onto your cheeks, the little particles, that's annoying if you've already done your foundation and then you have to try to clean it up and then touch up your foundation. So if you're gonna do like a crazy like eye with a lot of different colors, definitely do your eyeshadow first. But this is just a simple everyday look that I'm gonna do. So now I'm gonna do a little bit of concealer. So this is Bare Skin from Bare Minerals. I need a lot. I hate when concealer gets like cakey and like you can see the creases in your expression lines under your eyes, so I don't really do a lot under there. Now I'm gonna go in just a little bit with this. I don't want to get too crazy. So right under this cheekbone, so you can feel it. It's usually lined up with the top of your ear. So yeah, I'm not gonna really use any like setting powder for this look, just because, like I said, I want to give a little like a dewy look. If you're more oily, then you might need a little bit, especially in like your T-zone area or wherever you are oily. So these are the eye tints from Giorgio Armani. They come in a bunch of beautiful colors. This is kind of just like a flat brown kind of color. So I'm just gonna do this for my eyeshadow. Really, really simple. I don't want to get too crazy. So I like to use my fingers sometimes, especially since this is like a liquid. I feel like a lot of people are intimidated by doing their eyes. It could be something literally as simple as that, or even take an eyeshadow brush into your bronzer and put your bronzer right on your eyelid up. I like using a green eyeliner because sometimes I get like a little bit of like a honey color in my eyes, and it just kind of brings it out. So this is again Giorgio Armani Smooth Silk Eye Pencil in number 6, and that's their like army green color. That's the eyes, like nothing too crazy. I like to save my mascara for the last step, so we're gonna hold off on that. I'm gonna go into my brows now. This is Chantecaille Oak Brown brow pencil, and I really like theirs because of the angle of it. So you could see the shape of it. It's just really don't make them too harsh in the front. I see a lot of people do that too. I mean, if that's your look and you want to be very, very like bold like that, that's okay. But for like an everyday look, keep it like natural. You don't want to make it look like you have a ton of makeup on. Again, Bare Minerals. I really like Bare Minerals. Like I said, it's not bad for your skin. It's not going to clog your skin up. So I really like this. I believe they discontinued this one. It's the Invisible Bronze Dark to Deep. I really like this one because it almost gives you like a little bit of like a sunburnt kind of look. So I go in, when you do your bronzer, some people get crazy with it and put it everywhere. That's your thing, that's fine. I want to create a little bit of like a shadow and a contour to my face, and you want to bring out what your good features are. So usually that's like people's cheekbones, a little above the lip, a little on the nose to make it look slim, and then you want to use a darker color to reseed and create shadows. So when you do your bronzer, it's in the shape of a 3. So I start under here with the most, and then we're gonna blend it, and then you go up and a 3. See that? Don't make it a harsh line under here, because that side view that somebody's gonna see, they're gonna see it. So you wanna blend it a little bit. Also, clean your brushes often. Think about all like the oils and skin that gets on them. Definitely wanna clean them. I mean, it really depends how often you use them too. When you're not using them, keep them somewhere clean if you have a case for them or something, or in a cabinet so they don't get dusty. Or if they're in the bathroom, don't keep them near the toilet. We don't want poo on our faces. Not really a good look. Okay, bronzer. Done. Now I'm gonna do a little bit of a highlight because I liked to do this look with a little bit of like a dewy look. So even though it's a powder, it has some shimmer to it, and it's gonna give some like shimmery, like dewiness. So this is again Bare Minerals Invisible Light and Glow. So now this is gonna go in the opposite places of where we put our contour. So right on the cheekbone. On the nose, forehead, a little above the lip. And then also I like to take my finger a little under the brow bone. Make your brow bone almost appear like it's like higher up and like lifted. And then you could even do a little in here. So that's gonna give the illusion of your eyes being bigger. So this was a limited edition from Chantecaille. So it's a lip and cheek, kind of like a jelly kind of consistency. I don't really know how to describe it. It's really nice. But Bare Minerals came out with blushes that are like cream to powder, which is similar to this. So this, I'm just gonna give a little color right on like the apples. Last but not least, mascara. This is Kevyn Aucoin Expert Mascara. Comes in black. They used to have it, this color is Blood Roses, so it's kind of like a deep burgundy color, but there's a bunch of lines that have like that type of thing. I just like purples for me and the greens because it brings out the color in my eyes. And I like to wiggle the bottom. I don't like to brush the bottom. There is my mascara. Mascara brings it all together. Everybody kind of looks like a blind rat until you put like your mascara on. Now, lips. I feel like a lot of people forget your lip. So I'm gonna come back to this because it actually is for lip and cheek. Even if it wasn't, who cares? Makeup, they label it to guide you. They don't label it to constrict you on where you're putting what. So if you feel like you need to set something, like set your makeup with something, this one from Chantecaille is really nice. It's good to travel. Also, I'm totally not a makeup snob when it comes to like brands, because it's not something that you, like if you put your skincare on and then your primer, as long as you don't sleep in your makeup, and you take it off at the end of the day, it's not gonna do that much harm to your skin as long as you're always cleansing and like taking it off afterwards. So you could totally recreate this look with stuff from anywhere, from Walmart, from Target. You could do all e.l.f. Makeup. They have really great stuff. Morphe is having a sale. I know that. I think e.l.f. is having a sale too throughout the quarantine. So if you just want to like try new stuff, don't get super expensive things. You don't need it at all. So this is what I was talking about before for setting spray. You definitely want to set it in it. So this is something that you can reapply. So this is Koola's makeup setting spray with sunscreen. It's awesome. It's organic, cruelty-free, vegan. So you shake it, because if you let it sit, it separates. So you want to shake it, spray it. Let it sit before you open your eyes for a second. And that is it. All right. I'll put everything I used in the description, or I'll post another picture with this so you can see it. All right. Thanks for watching. Bye.